Welcome to this SP1C replay on Ensk. Today this little cute tank is played by Roediger. I will just call him RR from now, because that's a little bit difficult for me to pronounce all the time. And at the start he's setting up a nice spotting location in the middle. The only problem is that that little tree over there is blocking his view, so actually he should pull out slightly further just to be able to spot better, but it's alright, it all works out in the end. There's a T-49 on the enemy team over there, and obviously the SP1C gun is a lot more accurate than the T-49's gun, especially because the T-49 needs to aim for 8 seconds, which gives RR all the time to put a nice shot into him. And now he's just seeing if the T-49 is stupid enough to poke out again. It takes him 20 seconds to reload, and he does. So RR puts another shot in and then reloads the clip. That's one of the beauties of this machine, is that the clip reload is not that long with a rammer, which works with the autoloader gun, which is surprising. With the rammer and everything, it's usually around 18 seconds, so that's not too bad. This Tiger 2 apparently thought he was driving a mouse and thought he could go through the middle with 3 TDs and a light tank over there, stopping him. So he couldn't. It's a little bit unfortunate to lose one of the high tier heavy tanks that way, but I'll put some nice shots into the other TD over there, the Yak Panther, and then he meets up with his team over here. They are having some trouble killing this WZ-120 at the start, but in the end it works out. RR pokes around the corner, spots the T-49 and the Borsig. T-49 has it seems like the big gun, and he pulls back. He's not going to take a big shot of the T-49 or the Borsig, and then he spots the other T-49 sneaking up the deck, so he goes back to try and take care of that guy, because as you can see the enemy is already over here. So he kills the T-49, then has one shot in the clip, just takes aim and casually kills the VK-2801 as well. So already this is quite a good match, 4600 WN8 and 1700 damage. He takes a big shot from the M103 and now he needs to get out of there without getting shot again. He gets pretty lucky here, I imagine, because the M103 should have finished his reload by now, but he doesn't fire, so he gets away with it. And whatever, if it works, it works. So gets behind the M103, puts a nice shot into the engine deck, second shot, and the third shot kills him, because he already took a massive amount of damage from the 2 heavies. So now it's time to go to the cap, but not while you're not reloaded, because that's one thing in autoloaders you need to make sure you don't, is to do too much moving when you're not reloaded, because if you run into an enemy while you're still reloading, you're basically just going to get killed. Now the super Pershing is in the cap, and obviously he's pointing this way. That doesn't make much sense, but he is. And well, the tanks players can be funny like that. They do all the right things for the wrong reasons. But then again, heavies are now in the cap, so he just needs to stay safe from the 2 arties until that super Pershing is taken care of. And there you can see one arty, but they're going for the heavy, luckily, not the low tier light or low HP light tank, which is really surprisingly nice as well. So this is 10,000 WN8 already, but there's still a couple of pretty dangerous tanks in the enemy team remaining. And RR is thinking of going to the right flank here, but in the end he doesn't. And the difference between RR's SP1C and mine is that he's got vertical stabilizers mounted. And when I first watched this replay, well, this tank can mount vertical stabilizers since the last patch, because it couldn't at first. His tank aims quite a lot faster than mine, which is nice, especially if you use it as a mobile platform like he is doing at this point. I haven't got the vert stat mounted, instead I've got the vents, because those give 5% bonus to everything, including reload. And here he runs into Borsig, so he moves back, sets him on fire. Borsig extinguishes the fire, and now RR just stays safe, because it would be a shame to die now. He's on such a good roll. 11,700 WN8 and 3,300 damage. I must say though that RR did choose the ugliest camo available to Germany on this tank. I really don't like this one. I've got different camo selected, but looking at it now, I don't know, just weird colors, especially the brown. But there's 2 RT remaining, so time to go find them. No pain, no gain. So you could cap at this point, but it's much better to not do that. He drives around the cap and runs into Wargaming's super map design. This little hill over there completely stops his tank. A little bit unfortunate. And then you've got these tracks, all 1,500 of them, which further stop your tank and slow you down for nothing. I hope this gets fixed in the new physics implementation in the future, that you don't get stopped by tracks that much and useless scenery that stops you dead in the middle of nowhere. There's the RT. First shot is auto aim, goes into the ground. Second shot hits the RT and kills him with the third one just before he gets taken out by, I think, the T-54 lightweight. And on we go, 15,800 WN8. And can we get the other RT as well? So just looking around, and there's the RT. So plants a shot on him, fire again, and kills him again just before he gets taken out by another friendly. So this is another great ace tanker in the SP1C. It's not only an ace tanker, but it's also a defender and a high caliber. And in total 2,487 XP, but for a single it was base XP 1,600 something. So I really hope you enjoyed this little SP1C match, and if you did, feel free to rate it and possibly subscribe to the channel, and see you next time.